Hello, you're tuning in the English News Bulletin on QPVN channel. I'm Cho Nguyễn, and now let me keep you up to date with the headlines. President Tô Lâm pays state visit to Laos. Innovation in international integration and defense diplomacy recorded. Vietnam affirms itself on world's tourism map. On July the 11th in Vientiane, General Secretary of the Lao People's Revolutionary Party and President of Laos Thongloun Sisoulith hosted a red carpet welcome ceremony for Vietnamese President Tô Lâm and the Vietnamese high-ranking delegation who are paying a state visit to Laos. That Laos is the first foreign country President Lâm visits as the state leader of Vietnam shows the special attention and priority Vietnam attaches to it. After the ceremony, the two leaders chaired talks between high-level delegations of the two countries. The Laotian leader thanked the sincere friendship, solidarity, and close bond of the party, state, and people of Vietnam for Laos. He also affirmed coordination with President Lâm to promote the unique relationship in the world to become more sustainable and effective. President Lâm thanked the sincere feelings and valuable help and support of Laos and its people for Vietnam in the cause of national construction and protection. He also appreciated the great and comprehensive achievements that the party, government, and people of Laos have achieved in the cause of renewal and national construction. The two leaders also discussed measures to make the comprehensive cooperation between the two countries deeper and more effective, including effectively implementing agreements between the two Ministries of National Defense and Ministries of Public Security, and working closely together in border management and criminal combat. The two countries will continue to cooperate in searching and repatriating remains of Vietnamese volunteer soldiers and experts who died in Laos, and upgraded monuments and honoring the Vietnam-Laos Combatant Alliance. As part of his visit to Laos, President Tô Lâm met with Lao Prime Minister Son Se Siphandone. On the same afternoon in Vientiane, Vietnamese airline Vietjet and Ministry of Public Works and Transport of Laos announced an agreement to boost air transport connectivity between Vietnam and Laos. The agreement aligns with the mutual goals and directions set by the governments of both countries in the Memorandum of Understanding on Strategic Cooperation in Transport between the governments of Vietnam and Laos for the 2016-2025 period. Under the agreement, Vietjet will collaborate with the Department of Civil Aviation of Laos to implement aviation-related projects and further expand air transport activities in Laos, which is expected to generate some 2,500 new jobs in the aviation sector. In 2023, Vietjet launched a regional state-of-the-art aircraft maintenance center in cooperation with Lao Airlines. Cooperation in fields such as traffic transportation, tourism, science, technology is developing strongly, including new projects of Vietjet, which plays an important role in sustainable development and common prosperity between Vietnam, Laos, and the region. On July the 11th, National Assembly Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn attended the ceremony marking the 30th founding anniversary of the state audit, which was founded on July the 11th, 1994. The state audit also received the first-class labor order at the ceremony in Hanoi. Senior Lieutenant General Vũ Hải Sản, Deputy Defense Minister, attended the ceremony. The first-class labor order is a noble award praising the outstanding achievements and great contribution of the state audit to the country over the past 30 years of construction and development. The state audit is an agency established by the National Assembly, operating independently and only under the law. It is responsible for auditing the management and use of public finance and assets. National Assembly Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn emphasized that to realize the model of professionalism, integrity, integration, the state audit needs to continue developing based on the three pillars of perfecting the legal framework, developing human resources and technology that focus on building a staff that is both highly qualified and morally excellent, and researching and applying technology application based on digital data, AI, and cloud computing to audit activities. chairing the conference to review the implementation of the staff work for the first 6 months of 2024 held on July the 11th in Hanoi. Senior Lieutenant General Nguyễn Tân Cương, Chief of the General Staff and Deputy Defense Minister, stressed that it is necessary to monitor and grasp situations, especially in strategic and key areas, to promptly handle any arising situations. In the first 6 months of 2024, the General Staff directed the whole military to successfully complete both regular and unexpected defense military tasks. They maintained strict combat readiness and promptly provided advice and proposals to the Central Military Commission and the Ministry of National Defense for reporting to the party and state. These measures ensured appropriate policies to effectively handle situations and firmly protect national sovereignty. The General Staff also directed the whole military to improve training work according to the Central Military Commission's Resolution No. 1659 on enhancing training quality from 2023 to 2030 and beyond. The essential tasks are improving the training quality for all personnel, enhancing tactical, night and mobile training, while ensuring absolute safety and making training as realistic as possible. General Cương also highlighted the spirit of 5 determinations, 5 initiatives under the guidance of General Secretary Fu Chao at the 10th Central Military Commission Conference. This includes effectively carrying out the 16 key tasks for the 2021-2026 period, as outlined in Defense Minister's conclusions at the mid-year political military conference held previously. It is crucial to grasp the situation, especially in strategic and key areas, ensuring timely handling of potential incidents, while ensuring effective implementation of Decree No. 3 on coordination between the Ministry of National Defense and the Ministry of Public Security. The Chief of the General Staff asked the unit to uphold responsibility, solidarity, unity, initiative, and creativity, overcoming difficulties and striving to successfully fulfill all tasks in 2024 and the following period. The same day, a conference reviewing the international integration and defense diplomacy in the first 6 months of 2024 took place, and a conference reviewing the implementation of Decree No. 104, dated December 5, 2012, of the government related to foreign military ships' arrival in Vietnam. Senior Lieutenant General Hong Xuân-Chien, Deputy Defense Minister, presided over the conferences. Senior Lieutenant General Phùng Sĩ Tấn, Deputy Chief of the General Staff, attended the event. In the first 6 months of 2024, international integration and defense cooperation affairs have been proactively and actively implemented, achieving comprehensive results in both bilateral and multilateral fields, affirming to be one of the pillars in the party, state, and people-to-people diplomacy. In the second half of 2024, international cooperation and defense diplomacy will continue to be implemented synchronously in all fields and at all levels, thus harmoniously handling relations with major countries. Multilateral defense cooperation will be further elevated, while the project to celebrate the 80th founding anniversary of the Vietnam People's Army and the 35th anniversary of the Whole People Defense Festive Day will be implemented effectively. The Vietnam International Defense Expo 2024 will also be held. Also at the conference, Senior Lieutenant General Hong Xuân-Chien and Senior Lieutenant General Phùng Sĩ Tấn awarded certificates of merit from the Minister of National Defense to groups and individuals who made outstanding achievements in implementing Decree No. 104. Coming up next, seminar on the 70th anniversary of Geneva Agreement held in Israel. Vietnam affirms itself on world's tourism map. Recently, the Vietnam Embassy in Israel, in coordination with the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, held a seminar on the 70th anniversary of the Điện Biên Phủ victory and the signing of Geneva Agreement 1954-2024. The students participating in the seminar were introduced to the documentaries on the major milestones of the Điện Biên Phủ victory that resonated across the 5 continents and shook the world. It marks the end of the invasion in Vietnam by the French colonialists and led to the signing of the Geneva Agreement on July 24, 1954. The event is an opportunity for the participants to learn more about Vietnam, a country that was once tormented by wars and has now become an attractive destination for foreign investors and tourists. Earlier, Vietnamese ambassador to Israel Lý Đức Chung, along with the embassy staff, also had a discussion session on the same topic with lecturers and scholars at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem and representatives of Israel-Vietnam Friendship Association.
And I waited for 26 months.
On July the 11th in Hanoi, Google, in collaboration with the National Innovation Center under the Ministry of Planning and Investment, launched a comprehensive initiative that promotes the development of artificial intelligence in Vietnam. The initiative focuses on two pillars: human resources development and startup ecosystem development, aiming at supporting the development of Vietnam's human resources, nurturing a thriving startup ecosystem, and strengthening the foundation to maximize AI adoption. The initiative also demonstrates the commitment and strong support of the Ministry of Planning and Investment and Google in promoting the AI ecosystem in Vietnam to equip people with the necessary skills to seize opportunities of the AI era and support startup businesses to innovate based on this technology platform. It also marks a milestone in Google's long-term commitment to assisting Vietnam's digital transformation efforts. This initiative aims to help the country realize its national strategy for AI research, development, and application until 2030. Through the journey of development, Vietnam's tourism has contributed significantly to promoting the image of the country and people of Vietnam to international friends. With continuous efforts in promotion, product development, and service quality improvement, Vietnam has been honored with a series of awards from prestigious international organizations around the world and has been repeatedly praised by the international press as the world's leading attractive destination. Over the past years, many Vietnamese destinations have been listed by reputable travel websites such as World Travel Award, TripAdvisor, Telegraph, or major media agencies such as CNN, BBC. Along with that, the country also receives a large number of prestigious awards from the World Travel Awards. Culture, cuisine, and nature are some of the attractive features that boosted Vietnam as an alluring destination for international visitors. In the first half of the year, Vietnam welcomed some 8.8 million international visitor arrivals, reaching half of the year's target. South Korea and China visitors topped the list of foreign arrivals to Vietnam with some 47%. Among them, South Korea continuously leads in over 2.2 million visitors. Such results are attributed to the efforts of the aviation and tourism sectors in investing and promoting Vietnam's tourism in the Korean market. In addition, a series of tourism promotion programs were held in Singapore, Australia, Japan, Korea, Russia, and Italy to attract more international tourists to Vietnam, helping strengthen cooperation and expand opportunities to meet, discuss, and promote relationship between Vietnam and other countries in the field of tourism. I wish to develop MICE tourism by bringing many businesses to Vietnam to participate in seminars in the northern mountainous regions, thereby helping develop the local economy and culture. Tourism is not only a bridge connecting cultures, but also a strong driving force for promoting sustainable development and international and people-to-people exchanges. With current successes, Vietnam's tourism is asserting its position on the world tourism map. And that's all for now. Remember, you can always watch the news again at QPVN.vn. Now, thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.